Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Wobo. We are back in another video on the YouTube channel. Today, guys, we got some more Cold War zombies. Today, guys, I'm gonna help you guys get Dark Aether easier for the ARs and SMGs. And I want to thank you guys so much for the support. We went from 100 subs to like 114 in like 4 days. It's crazy how many people are just subscribing. But thank you so much. But getting into the video, basically the class is gonna be the same for each of the weapons. The optics, personal preference, agency suppressor, this barrel, this one right here, the speed grip, biggest mag, that's a fast mag, and the airborne elastic wrap, it might be called something else. Same with the Raider pack. They might have different names for the other attachments for other weapons, but it's the same thing. It does the same thing. And you always want to have ring of fire as well. And these camos, most of them are pretty easy to do. The headshots, I will help you on that one as well. But the first one is easy to do. The pack punch kills is pretty easy to do as long as you just pack punch weapons. Pretty self-explanatory. And then the elite eliminations, those are the harder ones. I suggest going into public match, as I'm about to show you here in a second. Like, if you get to about around 20, or if you have a friend, you can go into that. But do not. You can play D Machine with like a friend, or you can play D Machine, but never play Jingle Hells. You can play pubs as well. It spawns more megatons if you have more than one person. But if you play with one person, it spawns less. And then these last 3 camos are pretty easy to do as long as you're using the gun. And consecutive kills, then those can be hard, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem for you guys as long as you're listening to what I'm doing in the video. But we're gonna get into the game. So as I start off right here, just go for headshots as you join into the game. I suggest, like, the best reflex is probably the middle stop or the 3x optic for most of the ARs, and you're gonna have about 3 to 4 power-ups that you're gonna get. It's really about RNG depending on how much points you get, because sometimes you get double points like I got on round 5, and then usually the strategy is I leave on round 6 and I go out through this way towards pond. This is my favorite zone. It just, the spawns are manipulated a lot easier and zombies spawn in quicker over here. Like, I will show you a spawn manipulation that I do after. And right here, you just want to buy the doors. Right here is the spawn manipulation. They spawn right here by these barriers and by the stairs up there, and to your right if you bought the door. And basically what you want to do, you're going to run into 2 rounds from 6 to 8, and you want to go through the portal, and you want to get pack punch. Make sure you have about 7,500 points so you can get deadshot and pack punch as well. I had a 10k. I had some really good RNG this game. But don't do what I do. Do not end the round going into round 8. Make sure you go into the coffin dance, like, during round 8, not going into round 9, and you have a megaton on round 9, which is the earliest spawn. I'm pretty sure that you can get a megaton. And what I do in here, I pack punch my weapon. I also get armor. You don't have to get armor because eventually armor will drop on the floor, which I'll show you. But make sure you get deadshot. It's just the easy way to save points, and if you are on controller, it will auto lock onto the heads, and it also does extra damage to the head. So if you're going for headshots, which you probably will be, unless somehow you did them all, it'll make your life easier. But as I was saying, sometimes you don't need to buy armor. Like right here, it just drops armor. And basically what you want to do after, I usually end the round down there, and then I go up to the top of knock. The top of knock's the strategy that you're gonna like main. And make sure you buy these perks in this order. Make sure you get stamina up next. And basically what you want to do, you're gonna sit up here for a while. You're probably just gonna chill, get your headshots done, but make sure they get out of the barriers, because if they get out of the barriers, they will drop salvage, and the salvage will spawn. Like, it will just make your life easier, and you'll get your gun upgraded on the early rounds. But if you don't really want your gun upgraded, I don't know why you wouldn't want that, but if you don't want that, you don't have to. You can like spawn trap them with the ring of fire, I guess, if you really want. But this is just the easiest way to get headshots. And then when the megatons spawn, for this spot right here, you want to pop your ring of fire right away, because it will end their life very quickly. And the megatons do drop a lot of ammo and salvage too as well, and also every 5 rounds, at the end of the 5th round, you get salvage, and you will get this like thing that I just saw or showed you. You will get salvage, and on round 16 or 17, depending on, I don't know what it depends on, but it's either 16 or 17, the Wonder Fizz will spawn in, and the quick travel portals will spawn in as well. And this is when I usually go out to pack my weapon, and I stay up here. Since I didn't get 16, I stay up here till round 17. I end round 17 and mine does spawn. I buy these perks in this order: Stamina Up, Quick Revive, and Speed Cola. And if you die, you will lose Dead Shot and Speed Cola. Make sure you never buy Elemental Pop if you're going for this camo, because Elemental Pop just steals your headshots and it does not count, especially when it activates Dead Wire. Dead Wire kills a lot of zombies. And if you're going to buy any of the upgrades on your weapon, buy the freeze one. I forgot what it's called, but buy the freeze one. Do not buy any other one. You can buy the fire one, but also make sure you have a cruise missile, because as you've seen here, I got trapped because the Megaton, he's just annoying. But make sure you have a cruise missile on hand. That'll save your life. And if you die a lot in zombies, that's not good. But basically, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go into spawn after around about 27, 25, whenever you get overrun, and you train them, and you just get all these headshots. And I suggest splitting the Megaton, and at the end of the round, you pop your Ring of Fire to kill them. If you split them, it makes your life a lot easier at the end of the round, because sometimes your Ring of Fire ends early, especially when you're going to the higher rounds. And it's a cool spawn manipulation that I got, or found, on dog round. You basically just go up here, and they all spawn by the tank, like up there, and it's really cool. And this is like literally the fastest way to end the dog round, especially on solo, since there's only like 7 dogs. I don't know if it works on duos or like with a squad co-op. I'm not for sure about that, but make sure you kill the dogs off spawn, because they can steal your zombie kills, especially if your horde is weak, and it's really annoying. And basically, what you want to do, you want to exfil at round 51. That's about what I calculated. You can get a gun done, headshots in a game. Maybe not megatons, but you can go into pubs after that and finish that out. But when you are exfilling, what I do, I pop my Ring of Fire on this truck. It blocks the projectiles. If you did not know, I made a video about this. But what I do, pop the Ring of Fire, split the Megaton. Since this is early round, I'm killing him earlier, and it does count towards your Megaton kills. And what I usually do, I pop my Chopper Gunner during the Ring of Fire, and it will charge up your Ring of Fire since there's a lot more eliminations, or enemies, I mean. And you just charge it up, and at the end, when it's just the Megaton, you kill him. But that's been the video, boys. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you need to go into public matches to finish this, you can go ahead. I suggest playing with squad, but make sure you like, subscribe, and peace out.
Come on, my nigga, we on go, my nigga, for all of my doors in the pen. You said you was gang, but you never hanging. I guess it was a miss. The picture I paint is never gonna change. RPG, we gonna win. Spending this cash, roll on to the back, we can do this shit all again. Come on, my nigga, we on go, my nigga, for all of my doors in the pen. You said you was gang, but you never hanging. I guess it was a miss. Saucy nigga, bitch, I do this often. My bitch is bad, she always in office. So I got a tags on running my body. Can't see the pads, I'm living too fast. With 20 my dash, I'm up, but I lost him. He wanna brag, I emptied his bag and took what he had. Don't care what it cost him. Then he broke, he turned to a hoe. It seems before the shit exhausting. Ran out of